Hello and welcome. My name is Adam Thomas. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of Balancing Touch's foot chart and show you how exactly it was developed. And also I'm going to show you all the drawings that it took to get to this stage. Okay, so let's have a look at how everything was developed here. First of all, I wanted to pick a medium that I felt comfortable with, because I'm not really, a schooled artist or anything, and I really like pencil crayons, right? I feel with pencil crayons you can make a little bit of mistakes, and guess what? You can bring out the old eraser and fix it if you need to. And I also felt pretty confident using pencil crayons, and it was just sort of, at the time when I started making it, I didn't think it was going to develop into anything marketable or that I'd be selling it. And I didn't know how good it was going to turn out. And so yeah, I started with pencil crayon as something that I had, and as you can see, used this one quite a bit. There's hardly any of it left, and I can't even find this color anymore, which is kind of a bummer. Anyway, so this is what I used, and then I would outline everything. So you can see over here on the drawing, I would outline everything with this black pen. That would give me a little bit more detail and stuff, so I could make it that much better. And then what I would do is I would cut it all out using Photoshop. So I'll show you first. I needed a template for feet, so I spent hours trying to draw feet perfectly, and it was really hard, and then I went, oh, okay, I can just trace my foot. So that's what I did. I did an outline of my feet. Right, I did an outline, and then what I would do is I'd put it on the computer program, and I would cut out the foot, right, so it would be perfect, so it would be just the foot, and then I had a template to start from. And then what I would do is start to draw the different, for example, I'm going to show you the skeletal system, because it's kind of a fun one, and I would just end up drawing, for example, the spine. Like, how does the spine line up on the body? And so I had to figure it out, because I wanted it to be quite, very accurate as far as anatomically. So I would put that out. I would get this first on the computer, and then I would print it out on a piece of paper, and then line this up, and then I would take tracing paper over top, like what you see here, line it up so that all the landmarks fit perfectly, and then all the different divisions of how the spine would fit up on the foot, how it would fit. So I'll just show you a little example, because the body's a little bit easier to see than the feet, because the drawings are that way. So then again, I started with a drawing of the body, and then you can see the shading that I did to give it a little bit more depth. And on the computer it looks a lot better, because you can get more depth that way. But there it is, and I also ended up changing the head and turning it sideways as the project went on. But for now, I'll show you the straight-on view. And then again, I started with the spine, and I would line that up just like that. And then it would just layer after that. So then I'd cut that out on the computer, and then layer. Let's see, what did I layer next? I probably did the sternum, right? So I'd finish the whole rib cage. Well, I had that there. Also, the hands were put in there, right? So see how that all lines up, something like that. And then the skull and the rest of the bones of the arms and stuff like that, right? Would line up something like that. So you can't really see the whole depth of it here, but the end result is basically one image, which is of the bones. But one of the great things about having different layers is the body isn't only one layer, one layer, one layer, one layer, right? You have all these different layers, so then what you end up doing is you end up layering and putting in different parts of the body, right? Because not everything's there. So we go from the skeletal system into the digestive system, adding layers. So as you can see here, there's a little bit of the stomach and stuff, and these are the body pictures, so that's why they're smaller. Then you have the large intestine, and these are done on the feet, they're a little bit bigger. Right, the pancreas, the large intestine again. So again, you cut that out and put it on the foot, and you just go system by system, adding and adding, until you end up with what you see on the chart, is so many. So as you can see, a lot of drawings goes into doing just one little system of the body. Like here's for example, what are we looking at? Circulatory system. So there's the heart, there's the body's heart, And we have all those are the legs. On the body too, you can see it's upside down, but there's the stomach and the liver and all that. Another heart. You can see on this foot, I know what I'm looking at, but probably when you're viewing this you're going, what? But there's the lungs there, you can see the kidney and the main arteries and stuff like that. So you just go system by system. Lymphatic system, there's the body, you can kind of see the outline of it, so that's good. There's the bottom of the foot too, for the, oh, this one's kind of easy to see. There we go, the muscular system, right? So there's that. And there's a couple drawings in there too. So you can see how it's layers on top of that. So each one is actually quite a bit of work to do, but the end result is very cool. It's the chakra system. So yeah, so all these in here are drawings just to make the systems of the body. And the great thing is now that it's all in digital form, you can do a lot more with it. Because originally my idea was to have a chart that you could actually flip open, printed on transparency paper, so you could actually see the layers of the body that way. But that doesn't actually work, and a lot of printers don't print it off that way. Plus you'd need a chart that is pretty thick, and then you'd have to flip and flip and flip. So I had to compromise a bit on my vision. But when you see it on the computer, it's quite amazing. You can just click, 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 and the body actually builds. So I'm thinking of coming out with some sort of CD-ROM or something like that would work in the future. And then also I have some other books that I'd like to come out with, because I've done a lot of these drawings. There's the liver, for example, how it all comes apart and stuff. So I want to come out with an anatomical book as well. Like there's the teeth there, there's the mouth and stuff. I have used this in the digestive book that I do have. But anyway, lots of time spending drawing, studying anatomical books. So when you look at the bottom, probably under this video, I'll probably write out the books that I've used during the time, because some of the anatomical books are absolutely amazing, and then I would recommend. So if you're interested in anatomy, those would be the best books that I found for you. Anyway, I just thought I would show you how it all came to be. Well, there you go. That's how the drawings became a chart. If you'd like more information about the Reflexology Visual Dictionary Series, please visit the website at www.balancingtouch.ca. Thank you. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.